Hello, welcome to the month of May. This is our flower moon month. Let's quickly go over what this month has in store for us and what's going on in our cosmic sky. So when we take a look at our Moon Dweller calendar journal for this monthly circle, we will see that we are starting this month off with our moon in the sign Capricorn, and it is specifically a waning moon, and it's waning all the way until it hits its maximum capacity for darkness when it is its new moon in the sign Taurus. And for this moon's theme, it is self-indulgent, and we are specifically looking at where we may feel a little bit limited or diminished in parts of our lives, and we're going to look at resources of how we can replenish it and build it back up. And then after the moon is going to switch into its waxing phase, and so it's building up into light until it hits the 26th, where we have a full moon, a super moon, and a lunar eclipse all happening in the sign Sagittarius. And so the lunar eclipse is telling us that we're gonna see the moon in a bit of a rusty color, and the super moon is telling us that the moon's literally going to be the closest it can be to our planet Earth, and so it can appear a bit larger. And this moon's theme is enlightenment. And so with any eclipse, it's going to amplify the energies of this full moon. And part of this enlightenment process is looking at seeking out for new knowledge and bringing in new concepts, new ideas for ourselves, and also to support other people who may have differing opinions than what we have, but still being able to hold space for them. So yes, that enlightenment process. And then after the full moon, super moon, lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, the moon's going to switch back into its waning phase, and we will end the month in the sign Aquarius. So that's what's happening with our moon for this month. But when we take a closer look into the inner circle, we'll see that we are invited to make any goals we may want to complete for this month, or maybe some stuff we're bringing over from last month. Anything maybe that you want to support you through the new moon or the full moon. And then when we take a look into the most inner circle, we are asked to create an affirmation for the month. And the Moon Dweller's affirmation is, I am open to receiving newness. And this newness has to do with the zodiac seasons that are happening this month. Our zodiac seasons for this month is Taurus. We are already in Taurus season, and then on the 21st we are going to transition into the Gemini season, which I may be a little bit biased about because I am a Sun Gemini, along with some other parts of Gemini in my chart as well. And how I like to think of this seasons is in unison with the theme of our flower moon month, and then also in alignment with the affirmation I was just talking about, which is I am open to receiving newness. And so for this month, our flower moon month, it is representing all of the fresh blooming and the abundance of the spring flowers. And for me, that makes me think of all of the flowers popping out of the ground with the ideas, the generating amount of ideas that the Gemini zodiac quality can offer us. And so when we very look back at the starting of the zodiac seasons, we started in Aries, which is the creation of the I form, the self-identity. And then when we moved into Taurus season, which we are in right now, it was the manifestation of that I form into a physical body. And so we've been looking at what does my body need, the resources it needs to survive. And again, we have a new moon in the Taurus season, and that is self-indulgence. So again, bringing in those resources for our body. And then when we transition into Gemini season on the 21st, it's that taking that physical body into a mental body. So we are thinking, we're creating thoughts. It's more rapid. Taurus likes to take its time, and Gemini is bringing in that speediness and that freshness. And so, we looked at what does a body need, and so now we're thinking of what does a mind need, and that's knowledge, that's experiences. And so that's why I love the affirmation to go with this season is I am open to newness. And again, that follows through really well when we have our full moon in Sagittarius with the word enlightenment, bringing that enlightenment. And another good quality of Gemini is it's a gatherer. You can also think of it as a plant, as a vine, where it's spreading out its vines or its fingers into new places, and then it's gathering that information back to that main source of the plant. And so we're reaching that enlightenment, which is, at the end of the month. And then lastly, for your Moon Dweller calendar journal, don't forget to take a look at the very bottom of the page, and it's inviting you to look back at your dream circle to see what your specific theme is for this month. And that is the month of May. We've got a pretty spectacular new moon and a full moon, lunar eclipse, supermoon happening. So I hope you have a fantastic May. I know I'm looking forward to entering more into the warmth, into the spring, and into summertime. And I will see you in the following weeks to go over our focus words. Thanks for watching.